Hi there, this is DeneenTB from the Truth in Business Show, and today I'm going to be talking with my friend Linda Charter. She is from Melaleuca. She's a marketing executive with them, and she's going to be talking about what it's like to be in an industry that has lots and lots of consultants, that by niching down in her market, she's able to be successful in her business. Won't you join us? So, Linda, tell me a little bit about how you got started in Melaleuca. What got you interested in actually doing the business that you're doing now?
Well, actually, it chose me.
I love this. Tell me the story.
It's a funny story. I always tell people that I didn't go out and choose to work with Melaleuca. My friend called and asked me if I would go into business with her. And I told her, absolutely not. Don't ever ask me again.
I think a lot of us are like that when someone says it's a multi-level marketing, or it's a party platform, or it's direct sales. We all go, but that's not your experience.
No. I was already in a cosmetics business.
Mm-hmm.
So I sold cosmetics and I did parties. And she said, but it's not like that. So will you try the products for me? And I said, well, what are the products?
Mm-hmm.
She says, well, they're all healthy things. They're all, safe products for your home and supplements. And she says, and you have that little grandson that's so busy. And so I said, all right, I'll try the products. But I said to myself, I'm not going to like this.
Oh, so you had like this preconceived idea already that I
Yes.
don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this, but I'm going to just try the products for her, but I'm not going to like them.
Okay.
And I'm going to send all the products back, and I'm going to get my money back because she said I could.
Okay. So what happened?
That's not what happened, and it's turned into a business where I've been doing for 22 years.
22 years ago, you said, this is not going to work. And 22 years later, you're still doing it.
I'm still doing it.
Really, do you feel like it fits your personality? Why did it become such a passion for you? How did that mesh together for you?
I always wanted to help people.
Okay.
So when I was in the cosmetics business, it was all about making women look good on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can help everyone, men or women or children, be healthier on the inside.
How does your personality help your business?
Because now I like to talk to people.
Yes, you do.
I never used to like to talk to people. I would rather die than be called on to answer a question in a meeting or just talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I really like to talk to people, and I really like to help them, and I will listen to them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My appointments take time.
Right. And I want to say that you may be looking at Linda and saying, well, I could never talk to people. Linda's not an extrovert. She likes people, and she likes that one-on-one. So if you're an introvert, that's what introverts like. It's not that you're afraid of people. It's that you like that one-on-one. Your appointments take a while because you really care and want to get into what their needs are. Because Melaleuca is a huge company and has lots of different things available to help people. And it's just like in all of our businesses, there are aspects of our business that we need to really focus on. Who is the client? Who's the customer in front of us? What are their needs, and how can we solve that need for them? That's really what our business is all about. We've gone from having these, just having appointments with all types of people to now really getting a specific niche, a specific market to really hone in on. So how did that process start? What made you think or feel like you wanted to go into this niche market?
Well, a few years ago, I realized that I couldn't figure out what was my purpose.
Mm.
And I was questioning that. I was questioning my whole purpose in life, my whole purpose in my company, and I always had the program of, with Melaleuca, with the nonprofit program,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to narrow it down to the ones that really had meaning to me.
Okay.
So the meaning of the organizations and their mission, I always wanted to just donate to everyone. And so now I look at it as teaching the organizations that have meaning to me, kind of like teaching them how to fish.
You started with nonprofit organizations that were near and dear to your heart, and now I feel like you've opened it up. You like you said, you have these informational meetings, you have all of these things to help people come in to understand not only how you can help them with fundraising, but you've also connected and collaborated with other people about legal issues and insurance issues and all of those kinds of things. How has that collaboration really helped not only you, but helped the people that you're trying to help?
Well, they know that I'm not just there to help them create additional income for their organization, but to really help them, not just financially, but physically as well, and just reach out to other organizations too that may not know about us.
Right, and the thing is that that's such a great thing when you collaborate with other people, that one, you get to know more and more. I've seen like so many people like, oh, I know about Linda, I know about her organization or what she does and how she brings all these people together. So for me, I feel like even though you've narrowed down this market, you've exploded as far as the connections that you're making. Is that true?
That's true. The connections are invaluable. They're just so important to me that I can connect on so many different levels as well, because sometimes it's about why I'm doing this program, the reasons that came from it, and just learning about everyone, their personal issues too. I can help with that.
Right. You know, I remember that at the beginning when you were trying to decide how to do this, you changed your mind a couple of times. You had to really hone it in. Take us through that process, because I think a lot of times people might think, well, I do it and I better do it this way. And I think a lot of times we need to take trial and error. So there was some trial and error for you, right?
There was a lot of, do I want to have my own nonprofit organization? And it went back and forth several times on that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Then I thought if I have my own, then I'm going to be spending too much time on my own organization, and where I really wanted to help the organizations that had such importance to me.
Right.
Their mission was mine.
Right. And I know even like strategically, you were like trying at first to get the organization and put it under people, and you really had to figure out like logistically what was going to be best for the organization itself. And now I know that you choose the person that's maybe in the upper echelons of the organization to be the account, and then underneath of it everybody comes. And so even that, it was a trial and error of how can we best set it up that we can have the most impact. And I think that's really truly important, that people realize, you need to realize that it might not be the first way you think it's going to be. Like it's not going to be the I'm going to put this all together, but that how can I best serve whoever I want to serve.
I want to create partnerships with the organization. I don't want to just be doing everything. I want to create a partnership, and that's been the part that's been the most important. Right
and it's
now.
Very rewarding, because in that partnership, everyone kind of, it's like a win-win-win kind of thing, right?
That's
you win, they win, and the organization wins as far as the people that they're serving. So it's helping everyone. And I love the fact that in this climate today, it's really changing about how to, for nonprofits, how to get money, how to do fundraising, they need these kind of creative alternatives.
They absolutely do, and they don't want to just depend on applying for grants, even though grants are important. They don't want to spend all their time doing that.
Right. So, Linda, I love how you have really made this part of even inside of your company really your own. Because you are in the wellness industry.
That's right.
And there are so many people out there, from dietitians to, personal trainers to supplements to, there's so much out there
There's
now.
a lot.
So how has this helped you differentiate yourself, or how has this helped you in how you approach different from everyone else's, how your approach is different from everyone else's?
Even though I can work with a lot of different people, families, nonprofits, individuals, seniors, sometimes it's helping the person realize what they want to do. Sometimes it's they want to help me become a customer, and they want to get connected to the organization one of the organizations that I might be working with.
So really what you're doing is you're giving people alternatives. It's not just, oh, I'm going to buy these products for my home so that my home can be less toxic, or I can have these supplements for my own self. But you have that added benefit of they get to help out whatever organization.
People want to do things bigger than themselves.
Yeah.
So if they know that by shopping with us that they can be helping someone else in the process, not just them and their family,
Mm-hmm.
they can be helping a lot of other people too.
And I think that speaks to really where we all are in the industry today. I think about millennials and how they love companies that are able to give back and give to charities. And if you can see your purchases directly influencing something, that's amazing.
So it's not just me signing on a new nonprofit organization to work with. It's the people that you're talking to be customers. Maybe they don't have anything to do with that organization yet,
Mm-hmm.
but they love the message that organization has. And so you can then get them connected.
That is so amazing. I love that. So for you, I know you are out and about a lot. You have appointments all the time. You are on learning on videos, and you're always doing training, and you're always busy. You inspire me so much because I see myself, being able to continue doing what I'm doing because it's so exciting. We're able to help people. So I want to say that first, is that you just inspire me. So what does a typical day look like for you during the week, or when you're working, or what are your days looking like?
So most of the time it's, getting up, doing your normal morning stuff, going to the gym, maybe have appointments during the, in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes in the evening. I always pray that God put me in front of the right people today that I can help.
I love that. I love that you wake up doing all the stuff that's good for yourself, filling up, like I always say, fill up yourself first. Good things, all those things that are important to you. And I love that you focus on the fact that you're asking God to bring those people in front of you. That it's not, you're not striving to be like, where am I going next? You're not doing the hustle of, it's whoever's supposed to be in front of me, just let me see the need.
Let it be a natural thing.
That's beautiful.
I do make a lot of phone calls
Mm-hmm.
to get appointments, but I'm usually asking those people too, well, if you're not interested, then you must know someone, and
Mm-hmm.
give them the kind of people I want to talk to. I never want anybody to feel like I'm just trying to sell them something.
Right.
So even though we sell from a catalog, I don't want them to just say, here's the book and pick out what you want. I want to know what they need.
Right.
Makes it more fun that way.
God, I will tell you right now, God will bring people to you that you are meant to work with, and I believe that totally
Yes.
for you. That's the heart of what Linda does, and she's really good at it. She can teach other people how to have these conversations, and God's just blessed her that way, that she doesn't have to run after it. She does the work. We all have to do the work, right? We all have to do the work, but we have the supernatural power of God putting the right people in front of us. We just have to take the opportunity when it's open to us. And I think that's part of being aligned with God, is that we understand that and we see it and then we do it. What kind of advice would you give anyone who maybe is thinking about, how can I do this to make it mine? How can I take this big industry I'm in, they may be in the health and wellness industry in a different sense. How do I really narrow it down? What kind of advice would you give that person?
I would say that you want to work with the kinds of people that give you, that you have a passion for. You might want to work with seniors. That might be your passion. Mm-hmm. It might be young moms. It might be organizations that you can help fundraise. Mm-hmm. But you want to not make it just to where you're just saying, here's my book and pick out what you want. People don't have anyone that listens normally. And so if you take the time to listen, they will open up and tell you a lot about themselves. And then that's where you're going to learn how you can help them. But don't just be so anxious to just jump in there and say, oh, yes, I can help you with that. Let me talk about what I do. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Just, it'll naturally come. And maybe it won't come with that particular person, but it'll come.
Thank you so much for being here with me today. Oh, this was amazing. And if you have any questions about how she does this, I'm going to have all of her information in the show notes so that you can reach out to her as well, and you'll be able to chat with her if you have anything more that you would like to talk about with her, and how she can help you help yourself to niche down into your market as well. Thank you so much for being here today on the Truth and Business Show. We're always here talking about connecting our faith and our businesses together. I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure to leave a comment below and tell us about how we've inspired you in some way to niche down in your market. Make sure to also hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when the next video is up. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, be filled to overflowing.